stay tuned, it should be exciting.
Tell the people where we're going.
So we're going to a abandoned border crossing and an abandoned fire lookout tower. Our hope anyways is to get the truck and camper up to the lookout tower and maybe camp there overnight. Border crossing is located just south of Sparwood, Fernie type of thing, and we should be able to do a few 100 kilometers of gravel to get there and back. So stay tuned, it should be exciting. Some water. This might be where the washout is now.
Yeah.
So we've come to a washout. This is the Corbin Road heading south. We read something on Facebook that this was a possibility. Well, we're not sure if we can get through right now or not. The river seems to be flowing quite a ways down where the road normally would be. This first portion here doesn't look like it's much of a problem for the truck, but there's some really big boulders further down. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. We might send the drone up and just see and scout it out and just see how far this washout actually goes. Getting a little energy before the big challenge ahead.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a sketchy bridge after the washout as well we have to navigate.
We're all set up for adventure.
Even if we get stuck, we won't starve to death for a while.
Right?
We'll get enough food.
Exactly.
Long washout.
All right. Sketchy bridge.
Okay, so one of the locals that went by on a side-by-side before the washout told us that there's a sketchy bridge coming up, and we've come to that portion of the program here. It looks like the beams underneath are plenty big to handle the 8,000 pounds we got. Basically getting a wheel in a hole. That's the one thing we don't want to do.
Any words of victory?
It's actually not as sketchy as I thought.
There you go.
Just looking at the bridge, it looks really sketchy, but it felt solid. Like nothing moved.
Yeah.
So I was hopefully on the line I was trying to be.
Yeah,
on.
pretty much.
I couldn't see that other side.
Yeah.
You gave me the thumbs
You,
up.
but you're from tires. You were pretty much where you said you wanted to be. So.
Perfect. Well, that went according to plan.
Yeah. Hey, sketchy bridge number 2. Same deal though.
Yeah, the beams are nice and big, so
Yeah.
I think one tire on here for sure. And
Yeah.
then hopefully we're wide enough. I think we're wide enough. Maybe like somewhere in here.
Maybe.
At the abandoned border crossing finally. Kind of a neat story behind this one that we've been able to find out is the road washed away maybe a half a K behind us on the Canadian side, so then they shut this border crossing down in 1996. So now there's like a rough trail. You have to kind of go around that section to get to it, but the buildings and everything are still there, and or here I mean. And there's also buildings on the other side, the US side. And it looks like on the US side they're doing a bunch of work and maybe they're going to reopen this port. I'm not sure. But there's a bunch of equipment there, and the road's been improved. On this side, nothing, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, here's the old building on the Canadian side. I'll go inside here and have a quick peek. Lots of rats in there. Oh yeah.
Ew.
Kind of just looks like a normal government office to me. A lot of filing cabinets and shit.
Yeah. What's the book?
I'm not sure what the book is. Phone book maybe? British Columbia Accommodations, 1994.
Places to where you can Rent a hotel room.
I don't want to go in here too much digging around, but there's some paperwork. You can find some dirt on your neighbors in here, I'm sure. Filing cabinets are all empty. That's to be expected. Oh, there's a safe.
Ooh.
There's a safe. Look. Oh, we need a safe breaker, code breaker.
I didn't bring my stethoscope.
No go on that. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's that. Is there another room over there?
Yeah, but you can. It's all boarded up.
Looks like a supply room.
Yeah. There's no windows in it, so.
So yeah, that's the whole border crossing thing. This is probably where they lived or something. It's a really nice cabin, yeah. And it looks like a garage. Yeah, it looks like a lot of animals have been in here. Wow. There's an upstairs. This is kind of nice, the stove. There's still a bunch of wood piled up. Back in its day, I bet you this was really nice in here. Kitchen or bar or something. Pretty cool. So it looks like these guys generated their own power here, or they just used it for emergencies. But there's a muffler for where the generator used to be, and then this is a pipe that's coming in, and I think it was fuel. And there's probably like a big fuel drum on top of that stand that used to feed into here. I think when they wanted to get the generator out, they just cut that piece of wall out and dragged it out, which is too bad. Like everything is really nicely built, like all nice log construction. We came into this pretty kick-ass little camp spot on the river, but no fire tonight, I'm assuming. It's kind of too bad. We're looking forward to a campfire tonight, but she is pouring out, so I'm going to go in. Good morning. What we did last night is went up the road here looking for a place where we can drop in to the river, but because of this high bank, we had a hard time finding a spot. And then finally we found an old trail or something like that that was going to the bush, and it was gradual enough that the truck could make it down to the riverbank here. That was an awesome little camp spot. Today's plan is to continue on back, and there's a trail that goes to a abandoned fire lookout, which is just west of us here. I'm not sure how overgrown the original trail is going to be. We kind of have a whole day to get there, so I'm hoping we can make it to the lookout. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna just finish our coffees as always and pack up and get going. You never know what you're gonna find on the side of the road, I guess. Look at that old beast. And it's a two-door too. That's pretty cool. Somebody stole the motor out of it. I think it's Mercury. Yeah, she's an old Mercury. I love the bumper. That is cool. Been here for a while. She's basically completely stripped. There's no gauges. There's bullet holes in it. 1, 2, 3. That's probably why it crashed.
Maybe it got off the road because there was a chase and they got shot at.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
When they were smuggling liquor during the prohibition.
Well, with the size of this trunk, you can probably smuggle quite a bit of liquor. But look at this, like, this is probably like 60-year-old chrome.
Yeah,
And it's like perfect. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. yeah. I wouldn't miss this for anything. Are you kidding? Took a little bit of work to get up here, but so worth it. Holy. And we got lucky with the snow. There's snow in patches, but nothing that stopped us. All right, let's go have a look in here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of animal feces and stuff here.
Yeah. It's pretty cool with the dial still here.
There's a name for this thing, and I forget now what it is, but essentially, you look through the sight here at the fire, and then it plops the coordinates onto the map so you can radio in where the fire is exactly. So, yeah, pretty cool. They said like everything was kind of like left the way it was. There's a little list of people that have been here. These are, looks like propane lanterns. Kind of like the camping style lanterns you get. Bottles of water still. Pretty cool in here. So Ann and I are just sitting here at the tower, just hiding from the wind. We have storm clouds all around us right now. This is the calmest spot. Just trying to enjoy the view between the windstorms. Show you guys around here. But I warn you, it's going to be windy on the other side, so it'll probably be a lot of wind noise. But this way, at least you guys can see the storms that are around us here. Big storm over there. That whole valley is covered in cloud and rain. I think that's the US side already. If I'm not mistaken, this cut line here is the border. So United States, Canada. And then those look very like snow-like clouds almost. There's a storm coming our way this way. Very windy on this side. And that's it. Had a bit of a mixed bag of weather here on top of the mountain today. a bunch of big storms come passing through, and then it was nice for a little while, and then storms again. Show you guys the valley. Blue sky on one side, beautiful over here. Big storm rolling through over us right now. Kind of neat, a little bit difficult to barbecue, so I've constructed a wind wall here. Amazing place. Amazing place to be able to drive a truck, camp or two, and camp overnight. See all this out of our windows from our bed, which is amazing. This is probably the best place we've ever taken this thing to, as far as how scenic it is here. I don't think it gets much better than that. That's a mountain high chicken. Good morning, everybody. Having our morning coffee here on top of
Mount Hefty, I believe.
Mount Hefty.
Yeah.
Spent the night here at the fire lookout, and what a beautiful morning. We're gonna fly the drone a little bit, get some more footage, because yesterday was really hit and miss with the weather. And then unfortunately, we have to pack up and leave this paradise. We had this place to ourselves. It was nice and calm during the night for sleeping.
It's amazing. You don't want to leave this peace and quiet.
No. We'll show you guys, this is about 7:30 in the morning, something like that, what we're looking at here.